Hey guys, it's the class of LVG16 here. I'm going to give you a few of my thoughts on the situation at Aston Villa. Their manager, Tim Sherwood, has been sacked after just 8 months in charge. After a pretty poor start to the season, it must be said. Although he did save them from relegation last season and he got them to the FA Cup final, I think the sack was pretty inevitable because they've made a horrendous start to the season. I put that down to their loss of Benteke and Fabian Delph, two of their two best players. They lost their captain and a world-class striker, in my opinion. And the fact that they didn't really make too many good. Oh well, it seems that they haven't made too many good signings so far this season. Jordan Mavi's done all right. Lescott and Richards have been pretty unconvincing at the back, it must be said. So yeah, that's why I think that's why he's been sacked. But now I'm going to look at who I think should take over at the club. I think, well, there's been talk about David Moyes and Brendan Rodgers now that Rodgers is no longer at a club. And I've heard Nigel Pearson's name and Sean Dyche's name, but it seems the favourite is Remy Gard, the old Lyon manager. I think, personally, I would go with Sean Dyche. I think he's worked very well with Burnley over the past 3 seasons. I think he's done exceptionally well with the tiny budget that he's actually got. And I think that he would be an adequate replacement if they were to go for him. I feel bad for Tim Sherwood because he's a young manager. He's trying to make a name for himself. I thought he did well last season, but I don't think anybody can save Aston Villa at this point in time. I don't think their squad is capable. We've seen teams like Sunderland, who just picked up an amazing win on the weekend. Norwich played some pretty good football. West Brom barely conceded a goal under Tony Pulis. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for them to be saved this season. I don't personally think anybody could come in and turn it around. I think it's a difficult situation because they could strengthen in January, or if they were to appoint Nigel Pearson, he could do the rescue job that he did at Leicester last season, but I think it's very unlikely. Yeah, so that's basically all of my thoughts on Tim Sherwood's and Aston Villa's situation. I think they need to sort it out quick because a team of that stature cannot afford to be in the Championship. And yeah, basically all my thoughts. I'll see you later, guys.